What it do? Is your boy Big Val Pen, and I'm back with another video, man. And today, I just want to speak on the interview that R. Kelly new attorney did with BNS, BNC, this media outlet. But I just want to thank uh, Miss Jennifer for making it so obvious of the biasness when it comes to these people that quote unquote you supposed to be a defense attorney, but talking about how hard it is for you to set aside your emotion when you defending somebody. You can't be just because a person is convicted of something doesn't make them guilty. And if you're a defense attorney, you can't be having selective you can't have selective biasness when it comes to what you choose to defend. Just because a person is found guilty doesn't mean they did anything. And this woman that's doing the interview, she's talking about her having to set aside her emotions when it comes to this case, or when it comes to defending people. If it depends on what the case is, it's like, why is you even a defense attorney if you got feelings like that? Why are you a defense attorney if you have feelings like that? I don't want the screen to go black before I play this part, but this is a very important part of this interview that struck a nerve with me. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say if you're a surgeon, a heart surgeon, anything like that, you can't perform procedures on family members, because if you going to operate on somebody, you trying to save their life, and you hear their heart drop, you gonna panic. So they say, well, you know what? When it comes down to surgeons doing surgery on their family members, that's something that they can't do, to my understanding, because it takes a lot of you gotta have a lot of composure. You gotta have a lot of you gotta be able to keep your composure. Even when you hear that monitor go flat, you know what I'm saying. You can't get nervous. You can't get nervous. You can't slip up. So, as a defense attorney, why are you a defense attorney if you don't know how to control your emotion? But I want y'all to listen to what this defense attorney said, though. I'm gonna play it.
Misused those statutes in order to gain convictions against R. Kelly that were not fair, and there's much that the jury didn't hear that they should have heard.
Now pay attention to this.
Jennifer, I'm a lawyer too, so I understand what you're saying, and I'm able to think about this in a logical, obviously legal way, setting aside my emotion. But for the lay person, the person that's watching right now, and who's watched our coverage of R. Kelly's trial, who believe that he's finally being held accountable for abusing black women and girls, they don't care about a fair fight, right? They be creative. They're probably thinking, hey, however way the government could do it, they finally did, and it's done. I don't care. Explain why it matters to everyone ultimately that we essentially, there's a checks and balance.
It's funny how she tried to make it seem like, oh, for the person out there that don't care. No, that person you fucking talking about is you. That person that you are talking about is you. Is you. You've already admitted how you felt. You already admit how hard it is for you to control your emotions. That person that you're talking about is you.
When it comes to prosecution.
Yeah, that's right. And I can appreciate that there's emotions that run high, and people don't necessarily value how the government goes about getting what they consider to be justice. But when the government runs amok, right now it's R. Kelly, tomorrow it's somebody else. And maybe it's someone you care about tomorrow. Maybe it's a loved one of yours. To keep the government honest and to keep them in check, the system has to work for all of us. The R. Kellys of the world, the Bill Cosbys of the world, and then people that we don't even know. And so my job is to make sure the government does it the fair way. And if they didn't do it fair, it just doesn't count. It's like if you cheat during a football game and you want to declare victory, you can't, because you cheated. And it is my job to hold the government responsible and to hold their feet to the fire. And I believe that that was not done. It hasn't been done, but we're hoping to do it.
You know, you heard that? She said it's her job. It's her job. It's her job to hold the government honest. Not a choice. It's her job to hold the government honest. Respect to this Bonjane attorney. I takes my hat off to this woman because she believe in one thing. She believe in fair and impartiality across the board. And if y'all didn't notice anything about her interview, take a look at this right here. That means a lot. That means a lot to me. I like that. I like seeing that in her office. Because there was a monumental moment for the United States. For Cassius Clay versus the United States. So, with that being said, man, y'all go check out this interview on BNC Truth with this attorney, defense attorney, setting another defense attorney straight. I mean, setting her straight. You know what I'm saying? She get up there talking about how she got to control her emotions. And hold on, let me see if I can fast forward what she told her. Like, shit, if you can't do that, then you don't need to be you need to find a new job. Hold on, let's see.
Unjust way, that is a miscarriage of justice, and it affects all of us. And I guess I just really believe in that principle. It just doesn't matter to me whether it's R. Kelly or Bill Cosby or any number of wrongfully convicted people that I have represented over the years. It just does not matter. It's all the same to me, because if the system doesn't work for one, it doesn't work for any of us. And I guess I'm just really focused on that principle. And it doesn't, my view is if you're a defense attorney and you can't get with that idea, then maybe find a different career. It's real.
I'm quite sure she was ready to end the interview then. I know she was ready to end the interview then. Told him, if you can't get the grips of being fair, then hey, you need to find a different career as a defense attorney. You in the wrong. Maybe you need to go to the prosecution side. If you can't control your emotions, dumbass black woman. I'm out, man. It's your boy Big Vibe Opinion, man. Signing out, man. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video, comment, man. Sub to the channel if you ain't already, man. I'm out.